Hello, friends and family. How are you today? This is my 7th time trying to do this video. I'm about to lose count. I'm having a technical difficulty after technical difficulties, but hopefully this works. I am here to bring you the update on the air conditioning. Okay, so that Saturday that it went out, or Sunday, or whenever it was 4th of July weekend. It went out. And later that day, I was talking to a friend of mine in Chicago, and he said, well, do you think the thermostat just needs a battery? And I said, oh, I didn't even think of that. But it's a small little thermostat like this. So I went down the hall while I was on the phone with him, and I said, and I looked for like a compartment for a battery. I didn't see one. So I started jiggling the thermostat to see if it kind of can come off the wall maybe. And it may be a battery compartment in the back. And as I jiggled it, the numbers appeared. Excuse me. So the numbers appeared, and I was able to, turn the air conditioner back on. It still wasn't right, but it was on. And it was running. But I did not cancel any of those tickets because it still wasn't right. I could tell something was different about it. So I waited on the insurance company called within 48 hours, the homeowner's insurance. They're fast. And I told them to hold off until the home warranty company comes that following Saturday and makes their assessment. So the home warranty company came that Saturday, and they ended up, he said, well, it's running now, but I told him what was going on. I told him it wasn't running. The thermostat had no numbers for a while there, so something is definitely wrong. And he went ahead and looked at the thermostat, and he turned the thermostat down to like 72 or something like that, crazy. And it came on, but the thermostat said like 78. And it stayed on about 2 minutes, and it still said the temperature in the house was 78. So it was very apparent that the thermostat needed to be replaced. And yes, I probably could have figured out, watched the YouTube video, got one of those from Home Depot and installed it myself, but I don't play with electrical like that. And that's what I paid him to do. So he also went outside, looked at the unit, checked everything out, and I said, go outdoors to the outside unit and look at the capacitor, because it was lightning that night it went out, and he ended up having to replace the capacitor. So their total bill for that service was like $380. That would have cost me. And I paid my $85 fee with the warranty company. So needless to say, I canceled the home warranty claim. But the thing about it is, that unit is 18 years old. It's an 18-year-old Carrier. And what I look at, I see maybe 50% of the homes, if not more, for me just kind of glancing around, and, with all the sales and transitions that have happened in this neighborhood, I'm sure at least 50% of our neighborhood has replaced their air. And I see the air trucks, the like servicing trucks here 2 and 3 months after they replace them with issues. So I am not enthused or in a hurry about replacing something, because right now they building a bunch of junk. Part of the plan is, because back in the 80s you could get a refrigerator, and that refrigerator is running from the time your baby is pushed out your belly to the time they go to college and start having their own babies. So we talking 20, 30 years. That same refrigerator is in grandmama's house running. Now, everybody running around replacing stuff for the brand new, pretty, shiny newest, prettiest, like this new refrigerator that has all the pretty colors on it, and you can pick your colors. I ain't gonna say the brand, but you can pick the colors of the doors and all of that stuff. And it's no good to you if it just look pretty, because in 2-3 years that thing gonna shut down on you, and your food gonna be spoiled. So it can be all the pretty in the world, but if it ain't doing what it's supposed to do, you just got a big pretty piece of furniture in your house, and your food. So I just encourage you, don't jump on the prettiest, newest bandwagon. Really, my appliances in here are pretty much 11, 12 years old, as far as like refrigerator, dishwasher, stove, microwave. Well, I did have to replace the microwave already. Perfect example. The microwave overhead had to be replaced within 4 years after I bought it. I'm on the second one, and the interior paint is peeling, and I want to say it had to be repaired already. So it's a piece of junk. And that was part of the master plan. If people are holding on to stuff 20 years, how we gonna make money? No, we need to break this stuff down in 4, 5, 6, 7 years so we can get their thousands of dollars all over again. Because we'll never make money if they're not replacing it every other year. Even the same thing with cars. You get that Pinto, drive it for 10 years and sell it again for $500, and somebody else driving it for another 5 years or 10 years and passing it on to their kids. But now, I had a car down me went 100,000 miles to where it needed $6,000 worth of engine work, and I had to go and just get another one. Because I was like, if I'm dumping $6,000 into a car that's only worth $9, what sense do that make? So, and never when they crack that engine do they get it right. So it's part of the plan. Don't fall for the new and shiny. And I'm just like, it's all a plan. It's all a plan. I'm outdone. So another thing happened, and I do advocate home warranties. This warranty has not failed me yet. It's fixed that same AC unit to the tune, I would say, about $800 or $900 in the past 12 months. And that's $800 or $900 that I didn't have to spend out my pocket. So therefore it paid for itself. And the warranty company is First American Home Warranty. And they have, now I've had another one. I've had another one that I had to, me and them duked it out. They gave me my money back. I canceled, and they had to pay for the ceiling fan that they wanted to take 6 months to fix. And it was just a freaking ceiling fan. It was a disgrace. And I said, nope, I can't work with y'all. But First American has done me okay so far. And they're about $740 a year. I have 3 plans on different homes, my house and some other homes. So I have a total of 3 plans. And they've done me pretty well. It just kind of get lost in translation a little bit with the different addresses, and it gets to be a mix-up. And that's the only little problems like that. But it gets to be a little bit of a mix-up. But I have really advocated that, because right now, that's part of prepping, basically. It's hard to find somebody to fix stuff. And when you do find somebody to fix stuff, you scared they're going to rip you off, or it's so expensive. Now, here's another prime case of that, where I was caught slipping to the max. I did not have a warranty on another house. And this happened last week or so. She called me and she said, I had to turn the water off because the hot water heater is leaking, and it's leaking from the bottom. So that means it probably need to be replaced. So I had to, but her water was off. She couldn't even cut the water on because it was leaking so much. So it was like an emergency situation. Nothing I could really do at that point. So she said it was a 40-gallon tall tank, and it was like I can't remember. She said 2008 or 2012 or something. So it was at least 10 years old, if not more. And it was like, we got to fix this. So I called this plumbing company. I'm going to try to refrain from saying the name because I'm finna scandalize it. So they said, yeah, we come out for $69 and we'll let you know if it needs repaired or replaced, and we'll tell you how much then, but we need a credit card up front before we even come out. Okay, I'll do that. And thinking, okay, this is, it's going to cost me, but I'm not going to be devastated by the end of the day. Was I wrong? So they went out. It was about noon. They called me and said, yes, it needs to be replaced. I'm like, okay, well, what is it to replace it? Couldn't pass out because nobody was here to pick me up off the floor at the time. They said $1,457. I said, what? Huh? Can you break it down for me? What's all that for? And while he's talking, I'm on Home Depot putting a 40-gallon tall hot water heater in the cart. And then they said, oh, you need an installation kit. Added that to the cart. Oh, do you want to add a 5-year warranty? Added that to the cart. And my cart came up to $607. So we got $1,457 minus $607. Because the same brand they saying they finna put in my house is the same brand I'm ordering on Home Depot. And I think they said 6-year warranty versus 5-year warranty. Okay. So we talking 607 from 1457. What's that? $850. So then he said, well, we do have a $75 permit fee. Okay, so we at $850 minus 75. So we at $775. So you mean tell me you charging me $775? And so I say, give me a chance, give me about 30 minutes to think about it, because they still saying same day service. I say, give me about 30 minutes to think about this. So in the meantime, I called my regular plumbers who were not available that I usually use, and I say, do y'all install hot water heaters? Do you have someone that can install me one tomorrow if I buy it? And she said, we do install them. And I said, and how much does it cost? And she said, it's a 3-hour labor fee. And I said, okay, that's fine, because I know their labor fees are around 100, 120 at the most. So I did that, and I'm like, okay, but she said we couldn't get out there no time soon. It'll be like Monday or Tuesday. So I could not have the lady there Monday or Tuesday. Then I called a couple of the handymen I knew, no answer. Another one, no answer. And it's still Friday midday, and I don't want to leave her stuck with no water. But my mind was gone. I was in panic mode. And it was like, what do I do? I was in panic mode. I said, I'll sort it out later. Can I get a breakdown? Still no breakdown. We don't give you no breakdown. The price is the price. And I could not find anybody. My mind was gone. I could not think of anybody else. It was just a mess. And I had to actually spend this $1,457 because I don't do my tenants like that. And then later on, after he done put it in already, I said, but tell me this, was it a way you could have gotten her water back on? Even if it wasn't hot. Was it a way you could have got her water back on without me doing this today? They hemming and hawing. What you mean? So I went on there and I put my review. And I mentioned that in my review. on Google review. It's the Lazy HOA Gardener. You can look it up if you want to, and it'll tell you the company if you look up my reviews. So, and I get a response from, quote, the owner. But please know that them are generic responses they throw up there. They don't care about discussing anything with you. Never talk to the owner. When I call up there well, let me go backpedal a little bit. I started getting emails. You put it in. You got my credit card number. Why am I getting emails with this invoice that ain't broke down like I asked for? And talk about you still owe. I'm like, well, I called up there. I'm like, why y'all keep sending me this invoice? And y'all got my credit card number from the gate. Now I'm very concerned who I gave my credit card number to. And what did they do with it? Because why y'all bothering me? I'm pissed off. Why you bothering me? So, and who is this owner that wanted to speak to me about my review? No, everybody shrugging shoulders, don't know. Then, well, we'll have a supervisor call you back. And the chick that claims she's the supervisor of plumbing, no good whatsoever. Not good for business at all. She don't even know. She admitted that that's just a generic response, basically. It boils down to whatever. We just throw that out there to look like we care. And the price is the price. And, oh, we got diesel to pay for, and we got this to pay for, and it's just the business. Okay, it's the business. That y'all put people over a barrel on a Friday. That's probably they Friday price. You know, because we got the nuts in a clamp. It's the Friday price. And you might get a different price on Monday because the price is the price. So, needless to say, I didn't have a home warranty on this particular home. Learned my lesson very well. And will get me a home warranty if I just got to go on monthly payments with that one, because this will never happen to me again. I was like, this is some bad times that you wanted. Basically, when it broke down, I said, so my mathematics say that y'all charge $272 an hour for labor. But the price is the price. We just got diesel and we got employees to pay, and it's 2 men out there, and it's just the price. It's what I got. So needless to say, I ain't been in the best mood to be even coming on here talking to y'all. Because I was down and out. I ain't worked. And since February. And it's hard to take that kind of blow all at once. Knowing, the hardest part of it is knowing if I'd got that warranty on that particular house, I wouldn't have had to pay for $85. So my feelings was hurt. And that's my advice to you today. If you can find it in your budget, and they do monthly payments now. They do monthly payments. I just don't like monthly payments. I just like to pay it all and be done with it. But they do monthly payments. It runs about $700, $740. I'm giving you roundabout figures based on what I pay. But, you know, maybe your location, maybe your house size, all that might come into play. But mine have been around that $700 range. $700 to $740. And last year the fee was $75. It went up to $85. $85 a pop. Some stuff you may have to wait a little longer for. Like, I don't mind if one burner's out on my stove, if I gotta wait 2 or 3 weeks for somebody to come home. If the dishwasher broke, I know how to hand wash dishes. But if the plumbing stopped up, 24 hours. If the, you know, something like that hot water heater, 24 hours. I need to see you there. I was a little bit surprised waiting a week on the air, but God worked that situation out. And I am so grateful. He worked that situation out to where I didn't have to be hot. And I still got it fixed. So, And I had even went through Amazon, ordered one of them portable units, which I really could have went down the aisles and, you know, bought one, which I kind of need in my repertoire owning properties. If a tenants go out, and I can say, here, get this until I can get you somebody if it gets any worse than it is. But yeah, something like the ones you just put the little vent out the window. So either way, I would have worked out a situation just to wait on them. But it's just a little rough here. And it's evident every day that we need to prepare in more ways than one. And we need to have our resources lined up. And it's just every day is a learning experience. Every day in this new world, with everything that's going on, is a learning experience. So I'm also going to film other videos today, so do not look at this shirt and say, I saw this shirt on the other video, and the other video, did she wear that shirt all week? No, didn't. I'm just going to film some other stuff today, some other chats and conversations, but I didn't want to make it too long. This is already 20 minutes, and we are praying, fingers crossed, that this works this time, and it can go up today. So I do also want to thank you for subscribing. I'm up to over 500 subscribers. I hit that last week, and I am so grateful. Y'all have been so wonderful. All the comments are so kind. Some of them bring me a little teardrop here, and they kind of smile ear to ear and tears of joy and all of that good stuff. I really enjoy this. I really enjoy helping people. And I hope you are getting something from my videos. I hope I am helping someone. And I hope I am entertaining you all. But I do thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, sharing, the wonderful comments. And I do appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful day.